Hello to all my story lovers. Welcome back in Storytime channel. Today I am reading chapter number 49. My money, your money. Taken from the book Wise and Otherwise and written by great Sudha Murty. Now let's go through it. I always feel that I am young at heart, irrespective of my age. The reason is that I am a teacher, so I mix with younger generation. Their energy is contagious. They share their secrets with me. They are my inspiration. I teach in a college and I meet many students in each batch. Over a period of time, I might not remember their names, but they remember me. Many a time they have helped me in a critical situations, such as in an airport or in a hotel when I don't have reservations. They remember that I was their teacher and do their best to help me. It gives me enormous happiness to meet and talk to my old students. No wonder old wine, old memories, and old students are so precious and rare. About a decade ago, I was teaching computer science to postgraduate students. In that batch, there were many bright students, and among them were Ashok and Anita. I liked them a lot. They were very sincere and hardworking. One day, after their graduation, both of them came and met me. They wanted to take up teaching as a career. They asked my opinion. If you love teaching and have a passion for it, only then take it up. Today, in the software industry, both of you can earn high salaries, which no college can match. However, money won't give you the same satisfaction you get in teaching. If you don't like teaching and take it up, it will be an unwise move. If a teacher makes a mistake, an entire class is affected, and so is the future of all those students. Anita and Ashok still opted for teaching. When they were married, I went to their wedding and blessed them wholeheartedly. Now they were teachers like me. Time passed and they had a baby girl. Ashok bought a scooter. They were a small, happy family settled in a rented two-bedroom house, like any educated middle class family. Ashok's widow mother stayed with them. Overall, their life looked scenery filled with happiness and laughter. Though Anita and I were colleagues now, we met rarely since our timings were different. One day I met her in the computer lab. She looked worried and unhappy. Ma'am, our owner wants the house back. I feel the story may repeat itself in any rented house. It's better if we have our own house. My daughter has grown up now. I have to register her at the toddler's play school. I cannot drop her by scooter because of the clash of timings. My mother in law is old and has arthritis. We require a maid to help her. There are so many financial demands. I understood her problem and nodded. After all, I too had undergone the whole cycle and much more in my younger days. She continued, I have decided to take up a job in a software company that will pay more. Ashok says He is very happy teaching and doesn't want to shift. But I feel that one of us has to take a better paying job. What does it matter who takes up the job? There is no difference between Ashok and me. Together we make a unit. It doesn't matter who earns what. Ashok is a very supportive and understanding husband, and my mother in law is a great lady. I have started applying for jobs in software companies. Can I give your name as a reference? She was logical and practical. I agreed that she could give my name as a reference. As soon as she got a job, she called up and thanked me. After 3 years, I received an email from her inviting me to her housewarming ceremony. I was happy for her and went to the function. It was a compact 3 bedroom house with all the modern amenities. She was looking very confident and happy. I was the last guest to leave, so she had some time to talk to me. Ma'am, this is the result of my hard work. I saved every single rupee for this house. Today I have built the house and I feel nobody can remove us from here. How is your job? It's great, very demanding, but I enjoy it. In 3 years, I have been made the group leader and 5 people report to me. I work long hours. The company has sent me to the USA twice, each time for a period of 3 months. How do you manage all these things with your child? My mother in law and the maid manage my daughter. My maid is extremely efficient. Of course, Ashok is also there to supervise. Some time later, I saw her in a new Opel Astra car in Jayanagar with her extremely efficient maid. The maid was well dressed and was holding the hand of Anita's 5-year-old child. Anita was happy to meet me, but I was surprised. But I was surprised by her appearance. She looked different. She wore an expensive sari, shining diamonds droplets, and nearly a dozen gold bangles. And beneath her makeup, her face showed some arrogance. Was it overconfidence or a shade of rudeness? I couldn't tell. Anita was excited. Ma'am, I got employee stock option shares from my company. I cashed part of it and bought a car. I took my family along with maid to Singapore for a holiday. I have hold a show. I told I took my family along with the maid to Singapore for a holiday. I have told Ashok to come with me along with the child when I next visit the USA. Anyway, the company pays for the dependents. Isn't it great? Yes, it was great, but something was missing. How's Ashok? In a tone tinged with a little unhappiness, she replied, he is still in college, teaching the same old stuff. He got a promotion recently, a small hike of just 500 rupees. Ma'am, you should tell Ashok that he is wasting his time in a college. He can get a better job than mine. He is brighter than I am. But he wouldn't listen to me. Maybe the academic field has made him too soft. Anita, everyone is grown up and they know what they want. She didn't like my answer. Later, I happened to meet Ashok at the teacher's workshop. It was a lunch break and we had some free time. Sorry to barge in on you with my personal problems, but you are the only person whom Anita and I have known fairly well for a long time. You have seen us as students and as colleagues. Your advice and your opinion matter a lot to me. Did Anita ask you to talk to me? I inquire, remembering my earlier meeting with Anita. No, I am extremely unhappy with my marriage. Many a time I wonder whether I should stay married or separate. Ashok, don't be silly. There are always difference of opinions in a couple, particularly when they are young. Those who say there's no difference of opinion are not really husband and wife. I joke. I wanted to release the tension and ease the problem with humor. Ashok was not affected by my humor. No, ma'am. Anita now feels her job is better and she acts superior. She looks down upon other people. Everything is just me for her now. Like I bought this house with my money, with my SESOP shares. I bought a car. She behaves as though she can buy everything with the money she earns by selling her shares. The share price of the IT company she works for keeps rising. So no wonder ESOP is a boon to employees, but it's bringing unhappiness in our family. She doesn't respect my old mother as she used to do before. Why? I asked foolishly. Because she can be replaced by an efficient maid. Anita feels she can get what I earn for the entire year simply by selling a few of her shares. She keeps telling me all the time that she is better than I am. I cannot live with a wife who's got such an attitude. But Ashok, suppose you were in her position, wouldn't there be any problems then? Can you not accept your wife earning more than you? Maybe it's hurting your ego. Ashok thought for a while and replied, to some extent, you may be right, ma'am. More than that, if the roles had been reversed and I went on harping about my money, then definitely she would have felt bad. Between husband and wife, there shouldn't be any difference. One shouldn't respect the other partner just because he or she earns more. What hurts me is that she ignores my support. If people get a lot of money in a short time, they act the way Anita is acting now. Money should come slowly over a period of time. Then only does one respect it. Whether it's a man or a woman, earning too much money in too short a period is as bad as excess liquor. I don't have an answer. I was lost in an ocean of thoughts. Money is a double-edged knife that can be used to cut a fruit and also to kill a person. It's important to earn money, but how you handle it is much more important. If Anita had been mature, she would have thanked the people around her who cooperated with her. She would have said we instead of I. She would have said, with my husband's support, I have built this house.